here, bitches! And I brought favors for everybody!
Hello, yes, it's working, woo! Hello guys, welcome to JATO! Hello! You're supposed to cheer there, please. Don't be down on this. Woo! Hello guys, so, we're finally back right after Christmas. Do you have a Christmas, guys? Woo! Okay, who's excited to be back? Who's would like Christmas to be longer? Okay, what do you want then? You don't want Christmas to be longer, you don't want to stay here. What do you want to do? Oh, don't answer, I'm just thinking out so anyway, we're going to do something. We're going to clap, okay? We're going to clap because I feel you don't have much energy, so we're going to fix that. So if I say 1, we do a scale of 1 in clapping, like this. But if I say 10, you go all clapping, okay? You go all the way for clapping, alright? So okay, let's start with 2. Let's all clap in the level of 2. Okay, good, good. Now let's go for our 5. What happened? Yeah. Let's go for our 7. What happened? 9, 10. See, that's great. I'm doing the same thing, but now instead of clapping, we can go for woos. Okay? So woo level 1 will be like woo. Woo level 10 will go like all the way, okay, to the moon. So let's try with 3. Let's go for woo, woo. Yeah, like a ghost, yeah, I like that. Let's try number 6. Woo! Alright, that's better. 8. Woo! To 10. Woo! Yeah, that's way better. Okay, let me welcome your first performer for tonight, Tom!
Have any of you started thinking about what you're going to do when you finish university? I didn't. No, I graduated 2 years ago, and when I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I went into teaching. I wanted to be an RE teacher. I don't know why. God only knows. No, but like, it was nice being a teacher. I learned a lot of things. I learned that I didn't want to be a teacher. So I came back to do a master's. But it is really interesting. I always was fascinated by the drastic difference between the dumb boys and the smart girls in like years 7 and 8. It was ridiculous. You'd have boys that couldn't read, and then you'd have girls that could be doing GCSE. It was insane. Now, I liked my dumb kids. I loved them. You're not supposed to call them dumb kids. No, you're supposed to call them low ability students. But I always hated that. I figured you're just trying to. It's never nice to say someone's bad at something, and that's what low ability means. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say you're with your significant other, and you're talking with them, and they go, "Oh no, you're not bad in bed. You're just a low ability sexual partner." You're not bad. Just low ability. It just means you're bad. It's not a nice way of saying it. Yeah. So I was always sitting down with my dumb kids, and there was this one smart girl in year 7, and she was annoying because she always did her work perfectly, really early. So I kept having to give her more work, and then she finished that, and then I had to give her more work, and then sometimes I didn't have any more work to give her. So I had to just like make stuff up on the spot. I was like, here's the Bible, why don't you copy out the Old Testament or something? I don't know. Yeah, but the weird thing is when you're a teacher, you're told you need to push the smart ones, you need to give them a challenge. And I just wanted her to leave me alone so I could stop giving her extra work. So I set her work which was so difficult that I couldn't do it. She was not going to be bothering me. I was not going to think of random work on the spot. So the lesson began, and I was there with my dumb kids. And they're like throwing and hitting things, and I love them. And then I see a smart girl put her hand in, and I was like, I got it. It was too hard for you, wasn't it? So I sashay over to her, and I go, "Hello, how can I help?" And she goes, "Sir, when can we have our old teacher back?" No, never. Got me forever. And then like a week later, I stopped teaching my class. Yeah, but well, that was fun. One of the crazy things about being a teacher is that you notice that teachers are real people. Like, I always assumed that my history teacher, in his spare time, would be like dusting off old war relics and reading ancient tomes and scrolls and things, and that my maths teacher was just playing with a calculator as if it was a Game Boy or something in his spare time. And in school we had this designated sex ed teacher, and I was assuming in her spare time she just had orgies all the time. No, but no, it's not actually the truth. I got to hang out a lot in the staff room, and you got to realise that real people. There was these two English teachers, and all they would do is complain about their husbands. And I loved it. I'd always sit in on these conversations and try and learn and critique their husband's behaviour, and then try and become a better boyfriend and wife. One of the things this one teacher said once is, talking about her husband, she said, "Oh, John's been pissing me off recently. He's just nagging me about sex all the time. I honestly start to think there's nothing else that he cares about. And I just think, John, that is disgraceful behaviour. Never, ever make it that obvious." There was, sometimes you have to teach, when you're training to be a teacher, sometimes you just sit down and, well, you don't sit down or you stand, you watch. You watch other people teach better than you in the hopes that then you'll teach better. It didn't work. But I loved it anyway because I didn't have to do anything. Now this one teacher was being very ambitious. This was RE, so you could do whatever you wanted. She was trying to teach them empathy. Teaching children to empathise is just difficult. So what she did is she had them split into 3 different groups, and they were going to role play as a Syrian refugee family. That was going to teach them empathy, apparently. And to make it more immersive, she said, you know what, you all get to pick your family names. So she said, take 2 minutes to think of your family. The first group, they decided pretty quickly, they were like, oh, we're the Johnsons. That's a classic Syrian name. The second group took a little more time, we're the Smiths. With pride. Now, the third group could not decide, and everyone was getting really impatient. The teacher was getting, and it was arguments were breaking out, potential fights and violence. It was scary. And the teacher was just, come on, it doesn't matter, just pick a name. Fighting continued. This one girl arose to the occasion. She was going to settle the dispute. She stood up. Her hair was like blowing in the wind. Her eyes had a glint of charm and fire and passion. She spoke with confidence. Miss, we are the gangbangers. That family didn't get a name. No, but I also enjoyed marking work, surprisingly. This one time, this teacher had this weird idea. She would have the children, year 7, she'd have the children rank their top 10 most important things in their life. So of all the things in life, which are the top 10 most important? Number 1 being the most important, right? And I thought it was kind of stupid. The whole point of the exercise was that at the end she'd be able to say, what might a religious person put at the top of their list? God. Isn't that kooky? That was the whole point of the entire exercise. But I thought it was stupid. But then I was marking their books and I realised it was fascinating. I was always incredibly happy whenever I saw either video games, sleep, or food in the top 5. I was like, respect. This one boy put family number 3, friends number 2, and number 1 he put girls. Just reason. And the girl sitting next to him had crossed out the word girls in glittery ink and written pervert. And I was marking the book, so naturally I crossed out the word pervert and wrote, nah, fair play. 12 years old and he's already in chat. Yeah, so, no, the all-time favourite. There was one kid who gave a phenomenal answer. His number 1 most important thing to him in his life was a Logan Paul merch. Logan Paul merch. Now I'm just thinking, that is incredible advertising. If your product is the number 1 most important thing to a child, then you've done something right. Although eventually I started feeling bad. I was like, why am I making fun of this kid? Like, maybe he's just trying to help us out. Maybe he's trying to show us, like, the true path to happiness. Like, maybe Logan Paul merch is the true path to happiness. You know what? He's right. Low gang for life. I've never felt any better. This was a 12-year-old XL. So no fat kids are allowed to be happy. If any of you are interested in the Logan Paul merch, Path to Happiness and Wellbeing, you can talk to me afterwards. Fortunately, it's selling like a God church. Thank you very much.
Look, I'm a Spanish man. No, I'm taking over for Star. My name is Kelly, and I'm going to be taking you through some improv tonight. Yay! It's a bit more enthusiastic than that, really. Like, not even a little bit. I mean, because I am not a creative individual. I've been thinking about Tom's set. He was talking about, school. And I was thinking back in school. My favourite subject was English, and that was because I actually understood how to spell. But I wanted to ask you guys, what did you guys think? What was your favourite subject, sir? Why?
Because the teacher didn't want to put there and instantly liked me.
So because of your family, you instantly excelled in the subject. I had that all the time. Like, teachers were always confusing me with my sister, who's 3 years older than me, because she's called Claire, I'm called Chloe. So the whole reason behind that is I'm literally called Chloe because my parents were like, oh, so whenever they receive letters, they'll both be called Miss C. Humphreys, and for the rest of their life, nobody will ever know who the post is for. And you know what the saddest thing about this was? Is that one day, we had some letters from the bank, and both mine and my sister's saving accounts had been mixed up. So I profited £3 in a day. I'm never going to have that much money in one day ever again. But I'm going to ask something else. You. She's really close to me. What was your favourite subject? Is that your fancy, posh school's way of saying religious studies? Yeah. And why was that? Is it because you were being taught by Tom? Yeah. But, I don't think empathy's easy. I can't empathise with my sister when she loses £3 from a bank account. So, I want to get you guys ready for some improv. And I should actually start with my mic. So, that's strange. I look like I'm at an indie gig, and I'm gonna pull out my acoustic guitar, and I'm gonna play terrible songs and read shit poetry, and then I'll bugger off afterwards and not listen to anyone else's. We're gonna get you guys warmed up. So, I want you to give me a cheer if you think school was the best days of your life. Okay, so let's try that again. Cheer if you think uni. That is some poor indie guitarist Karma just being what, my songs are great, I could make that girl's bike fall even though I've got no idea who she is. So, let's try this again. Cheer if you think uni is the best days of your life. Woo! Cheer if you think I'm the best compare you've ever heard in your life. Yeah! There you go, that's a bit more enthusiastic. So, on a count of 3, I want you to shout out your favourite teacher. Okay? Think back. Nobody else is going to know. You could say a fake name. I don't know that because I didn't go to your school. That means I've been in several different places at once, and I'm not magical. So, 3, 2, 1. Tom! My son, because I had to teach myself everything. So, we are going to start some improv. I'm going to stop annoying you now. So, our first game tonight is on my phone. Our first game tonight is Should Have Said, and we need Cameron and Tom. So, for this game, we also need Facade, just to be ready on the side. So, in this game of Should Have Said, okay, game of should have said. Essentially, these two are going to be doing a normal scene, but at any point, the star can butt in and say,
Should have said.
so, can you guys give me a little bit of an example?
Tom, it's good to see you.
Should have said.
I don't like seeing you.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
And there you go, it will go something like that. So, can we have a relationship between these two? Just anything.
Builders.
Builders? It sounds oddly like the premise of Bob the Builder. Anything else? Builders, but your friends? Take it away.
Hello, my good friend, fellow builder.
Hello, Builder Jeff. Good to see you.
It's amazing. Shall we start building this building?
Yes, we should build this building. Right, here's the wood.
Thanks for the wood.
No, anytime, I give you wood every day.
Should have said.
I give your wife wood, if you know what I mean.
That's very generous. She needs it. Should have said. How dare you! I want all the wood.
Well, I've got enough to share.
Thank God. Okay. You had me worried for a moment then.
It's okay.
Maybe you could give a little bit less wood to my wife.
I mean, that's not up to me, this happens.
Should have said.
I mean, sure, why not?
Means a lot to me.
Yeah.
But don't, have a little bit of wood. It's not a lot.
Yeah, right.
But now, back to building.
Yeah, it's not building. Is it brick?
Thanks for that brick. Now, do we start with the brick or the wood?
You know, the 3 little pigs didn't be specified.
That's a good point.
We just put the straw.
Straw. Here we go. Let's start making the straw. Okay.
Yes, okay. Right. Done.
So said.
It's not going.
It's not going well. I think this is just difficult.
Whoever made a straw house did not know how to make a straw house.
Maybe
That's a pile of straw.
I think we need more resources. I think we should call it a day. We should just go back. Go back home. Maybe we could spend some time together. That'd be great.
I mean, I've had to get this job done to get paid. I've got, I've got wife and kids to support. I've got your wife and kids to support.
Supportive.
I know.
You're giving me wood, wife wood.
And now, just those two, no one else.
You're only financially supporting my children.
Yes, that's the only type of thing that you choose to tell.
Because I draw the line at
Yeah, I mean, no. Like, rumours aren't true.
Okay. So let's get back so you can
Back to
support my
this.
son.
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah, wood. Yeah.
Okay, that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
That is the perfect house.
Okay.
So, Tom, this is a disaster.
And scene. Technology is a burden. So, our next game is Helping Hands, and for that we need the Sarah, Patrick, and Tom. So, for this scene, Patrick has somehow lost the use of his hands. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the Tsar to be his hands for the benefit of this scene, and Tom's just going to have to just deal with it, whether he likes it or not. So, we need a relationship between these two people. Doctors and patients, well, if there's anything else this side of the room, come on, you're letting us down. Cellmates. You've got cellmates in prison, take it away.
Oh, hey there, Barry. How's it going?
Oh, not very well.
Yeah, respect, dude.
Better now that we've done that. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we should try and break out of this joint. I don't like it here. I mean, it's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to break out then?
Yeah. Have you got any ideas?
Let me think. Right. Oh, of course! The Book of Prison Escapes I borrowed from the prison library. I'll go get it right here. Oh, it's just there. There we go. Now I'm going to bring it to
The
you.
Book of Prison Escapes.
Yes, there you are.
Okay, which method should we go for? Should we
Oh,
go
this one right here, that one right there. Yes, I'm really enthusiastic about it.
I'm illiterate. May you please read it?
Oh, of course, yes. Right, so this is the drill technique. So what we're going to need is we're going to need a drill.
Okay.
And then we're going to need to use it to drill out of
Brilliant idea. Why don't I just get my book of acquiring drills in prison?
Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, you know what? That's brilliant. There we go. Oh, I have to read it, of course, it's your Olympics. Right, so, okay, how to acquire a drill when in prison. Right, step 1, get, well, you're already in prison.
Oh,
Yeah. Right, step 2. We need to go to the prison workshop.
okay, let's do that.
Let's do that. Right, okay, hold on, just open this door. Cool, right, let's go to the workshop. Well, we're here at the workshop, Barry. Oh, look at all of these tools. This wide arrangement of tools.
All these saws,
Yeah.
files.
Oh, but can you see a drill anywhere?
I see one over there.
Do you?
Yes.
Let me get a closer look. Ooh, yes. Where exactly is this drill?
Just there by that imaginary table.
Oh yes, of course. Hold on. Let me pick up these binoculars and not just use my hands. That's a lot better. Right. Oh yes, I see it. Yes, it's over by the miniature section.
Why don't you go fetch it?
I'm gonna go fetch it. Yeah, here we go. There he is. I'm gonna. Ooh, there we are. Here's the drill. There you go.
Let's go.
It's great this prison isn't guarded by any guards.
Yeah, we can just walk into the workshop. In fact, we don't really need the drill.
What are you talking about? We committed to the drill, Barry.
But all the doors are open. We just walk out.
No, Barry, that defeats the point of escaping. It's not fun if you don't escape.
Okay, fine. What do the books say? Let's go.
Oh, well, we left the book back in the cell. Oh, let's go back to the cell, Barry. Oh, here we are, back at our cell. Yes.
Here's the drill.
It's real. Well, I need the book. You hold the drill. Oh, nearly got it there. Right, here we are. Now we've got the drill. We just need to plug it in. Do you have a plug socket?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. Oh, it's like prison anyway.
And see. So far today we've built a straw house and we've escaped prison, but without a drill. So we're going to move on to our next game. This is Let's Make a Date. For that we need Tom to get out. Just go. Just go, Tom. So the reason we have sent Tom out of the room is because he is a contestant on a dating show. He's a sad, lonely man. So for this scene we're going to need Patrick, we're going to need Jordan, and we're going to need Cameron. So these are our 3 kooky contestants on our very kooky dating show, and each of them are going to have something weird about them. So Cameron, he's got a strange occupation. What's that strange occupation? Anything. Just a mortician? But you're a mortician for
Firefighters.
mortician for firefighters. I mean, that wasn't even alive in the first place. So you're a mortician for firefighters? Jordan has a weird relationship to the host. What is it?
They made up Love Island.
So you and Tom met on Love Island.
Now we're back with another dating show.
You've got to keep boosting that fame or else you'll just fade into insignificance. And Patrick, on the end, is a character from history or fiction. Who is he? And please. The Titanic. So there's a sentient ship, namely the Titanic. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, so just as a reminder, Cameron, you are
A mortician, but for firefighters.
Jordan, you are.
I met Fire on Love Island.
And Patrick, you are.
I'm the Titanic.
Okay, so we're going to need to bring Tom back into the room. So on a count of 3, can you everyone shout, "Come back in, Tom," really loud, or else you won't hear us and we'll just be sat here all evening looking really awkward. So, 3, 2, 1, come back in, Tom! I hope that works. So let's welcome our contestant for
No.
So, you've got 3 questions for our 3 contestants tonight. We like 3s here. And would you like to ask your first question?
Yes. I love adventure. If we were to go on holiday what would be the most crazy, exotic adventure you have in store for me?
So, contestant number 1.
Oh man, I'll tell you right now, the people who I work with have been on so many crazy adventures, ridiculous. But we can go on wherever you want, you know, and should the worst happen, you take care.
Contestant number 2.
I think you know where we go. Remember last summer we were there with all the sun and the sea, you remember that? You were there, I was had the chest out, really strong, remember that? You were also very sexy. We were both there, we'll be there again if they let us. I don't think we can go on it twice, but we're fucking drunk.
And contestant number 3.
Well, okay, we're gonna have to go somewhere with a hot climate because I don't do cold anymore. One time, you know, we're not going back. It was too much. I hate ice, specifically in large formation bodies. So you can go to, you know, the Sahara. Actually, I wouldn't really cope on the Sahara. Not a lot of, well, you know, of course you know. But we can go to Greece, because that's on the coast.
Okay. Process that information. Okay, so question number 2. What is it?
I love food. I think you can tell a lot about people about their favourite diets. So what types of things do you like to eat?
You know, just the usual type of stuff. You know, I've never tried I never eat where I work, if that makes sense. But just the usual amount of stuff. You know, many of my people I work with have tried because they've eaten some delicious stuff.
I think you remember what we're going to eat, you know. That day we were there on the sunbeds near the pool with our coconuts with the straws and the umbrellas. We were sipping on them. We were thinking, oh, are we going to end up together today? We were. And then we'd be together again and get back to the island, maybe join in the old crew buffet. If they let us, they didn't. That's not but they will.
Contestant number 3.
Oh, I'm not as much of a food person, you know. I drink a lot of water. But like a lot of stuff, you know, it just comes straight out of me though. I'm just that kind of person. Yeah, so fun fact for you.
Okay, so this is your final question. Any burning information you've got in your head right now?
I'm looking for a long-term thing. I need to have someone who can provide for me. What type of jobs do you guys do? I mean, ladies, guys.
Well, let me tell you something right now. If I see you, it is very long term. You are not coming back from that. I really not.
Well, I'd be careful because I'm not looking for a long-term thing. This time tomorrow, I could be with Rick, the new guy, and we'll be together and you'll be out of here, off the island for good, and you'll have no love left.
And contestant number 3.
Right, well, okay, I used to work in transport. It was supposed to be a long-term thing, but then, you know, well, that went under, didn't it? So, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm in between places, you know, I still feel really bad about it, like broke me in two, you know what I mean? So, I'm feeling good though, you know, I'm being, you know, shifted about a lot, you know, I'm in a lot of exhibits, you know? So I'm hopeful for the future, yeah.
Okay, so you've had your chance to ask your questions, so now we need you to guess who each of the contestants are. So, who do you think
evil person? So the owner of a corporation which kills its employees.
I mean, I don't think this particular service goes out of its way to kill its employees.
General.
Well, it's definitely dangerous.
He owns a coal mine.
I think less, you know, they're literally really not trying to kill people, they're stopping other people from getting killed.
Policeman.
So we've gone to the emergency services, there's 2 left.
Ambulance. Fireman.
He's
Fireman.
no.
He's an emergency vet.
So can you explain through? No, we're not asking about your logic there. So death and firefighting. Yep.
More. Doctor. More person. Mortician.
Yeah. Mortician and firefighters.
A mortician for firefighters?
Yes.
Whoa. That's it.
Yeah, like weird occupation. It does what it says on the tin.
Okay, sorry.
So, Jordan.
Either an old friend,
Someone you could say that.
someone from a reality TV show, someone from Love Island.
Yeah.
What? Even more specific? Wait.
I think that's it.
Oh, okay, because I don't know anything else.
So you two met on
We
Love
met on
Island.
Love Island.
And Patrick.
Continental drift.
Well, it,
I mean, global warming would have really changed the nature of the particular journey.
I'm related to ice caps, you know, kind of.
Water. Industrial. First, you know, ice.
I'm very much a physical material thing.
No.
Most certainly not ice.
Antarctica.
Okay,
That is all ice.
An island.
think of the ice caps and think of something like,
Penguins.
think of something really important that happened at the ice caps. One of them, I can't remember which one really.
Oh, something important happened.
Yes.
It's split in two.
Yeah, split in two.
Yeah.
I don't think that's real. No way.
I mean, it literally just happened.
They happen recently.
I mean,
Something split in two, the ice caps.
yeah, there's a film.
There's a film about it.
There's a film.
Yes.
It's really famous. I'm proud of you, Tom. I'm so proud. So which of our lovely dates are you taking home tonight?
Yeah.
You're going to stay in our whole shift evening, so that was let's make a date. Oh, they're going to go and I don't know how that's going to work, but it'll work somehow. Rule 34, I guess. And so, we're going to go on to our next game, which is word counts. We need Patrick, Jordan, and Cassar for that. Come on! And you know what? I'll tell you why you're so excited. Because this game is called word count. So, in this game, each of our improvisers is going to have a certain amount of words that they can use per sentence. So Patrick will have 4, Jordan will have 3 words per sentence, and Cassar will only have 2 words per sentence. So can somebody give me a country track?
Jordan, how's things? Things are good. That's great.
So something like that. So for this scene to happen, first off we need Cassar to go to the side of the stage. He's going to come on a little bit later on. And we need a crisis. What crisis or problem can these two be solving? Dropped a ring in the drain? Take it away.
Ring in drain. Oh no, not again. Yes, again, Patrick. Sorry. Well, shit. Shouldn't have thrown. No. What do now? I suppose I could fish it out. Yeah, fish it out. We'll do that. It's all gross though. Maybe don't then.
What's the problem?
Ring in drain. Oh, can you help us? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, thank you very much. It's sticky. Well, yeah, it is. That's not my fault. It is. No, it's not. It kinda is. Your job It was it.
And scene. So, we're doing some real moving and shaking tonight. I'm going to move and shake onto our next game, which is Three-Headed Expert. For this we need Thassar, Cameron and Tom. So, in Three-Headed Expert, these are not three improvisers, you see, one. So these are one person, they can say one person at a time, they can say one word at a time, and I'm going to interview them about their specialty. What's their expertise in life? So can somebody give me that? Any weird random thing that could be their expertise?
Gravel.
Gravel?
Legal fireworks.
I'm gonna take illegal fireworks. So, hello and welcome to Lancaster Live. Tonight we've got our very own Doctor of Illegal Fireworks with us tonight. So, can you introduce yourself?
My
Name is
Dr.
Robert Smith.
Work.
Dr. Robert Smith work. So, does it run in the family, being a doctor in illegal fireworks?
Yes.
I am
Dr.
Robert Smith.
Work.
The third.
The third. So, how did this all start then?
My
Father.
Dr.
Robert Smith
Work.
was a
Great.
man. He
Loved.
fireworks. So much. Wait. So
Much.
that he
Decided.
to design
Illegal.
fireworks.
So what is so for the benefit of our audience here who might not know as much as you, what's the difference between legal and illegal fireworks?
Legality.
Can you expand on that at all?
No.
So what do you have to do then to become a doctor of illegal fireworks? You know, is there any training you have to go through?
You
Just need
to
go to
a
University of
fireworks.
Death.
Fireworks and death. That seems like a bit of a niche.
It
Yes.
So is the competition tough there?
well
You could
argue
that the
university
is pretty
full.
of freaks.
So you're self-identifying as a freak then?
No.
You?
Well, I'm sorry viewers of Lancaster Live, clearly Dr. Robert Smith's work doesn't mean to offend anyone with his swearing.
Yes.
I do.
Okay, so we're going to just quickly move on to our final question of the night. Obviously working with illegal fireworks, you must have had a couple of accidents. Can you tell us about any?
Well,
Once I
blew
up my
house.
and my
Wife
inside. It
was
the most of
my life.
And that's all the time we've got tonight. Thank you very much for watching. And by that I just meant that improv scene. You've still got more of this to endure. Okay, so we are at our penultimate game now, if that makes any of you feel better. So we are on to budget cuts. So for that we need the sergeant and then Cameron. So, in this game, these three are going to be performing a scene, and at the end of the scene, I'm going to need your guys' help for me. Once the scene is done, I'm going to ask you who was the most important person in that scene. Whoever gets voted that person has to leave, and then the other two improvisers have to do the scene again and make up for the lack of an improviser, and so on and so forth. So, we need a crisis for these two to be solving. 2, 3. A crisis, a problem, a puzzlement. I could keep saying synonyms.
Studying for driving.
Students don't keep driving on.
Somebody has stolen their dogs.
Stolen dogs.
Somebody has tipped all of their cows.
Can't think of anything else.
Their cows.
Your cows have been tipped. Take it away.
Guys, our cows!
Look at what a cow!
How many cows? Train!
It's just a cow, it's too heavy.
Who took the cow?
I don't know, not me.
What's it in? Why?
It's funny. Look at it.
Okay, look. Let's take this cow backwards, Steve. Right?
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Stop it now! Wait!
Right. When I was tipped, it made my brain get bigger, and now I can talk.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
What? You did it again?
he won't talk again.
Now I know maths. Wow.
Stop doing that!
And what's the way to learn?
Now I know biology.
If the cow is smarter than us, then they'll take over all the world.
Why are you in charge?
Tip me.
Why is my...
They work.
I've learned nothing.
And scene. Okay. So, I need you guys to help me decide who was the most important in this scene. So, if you thought Georgie was the most important person in the scene, clap and cheer and clap. If you thought Prasad was the most important person in the scene, please clap and cheer. And if you thought Cameron was the most important person in the scene, please clap and cheer for him. So that's definitely you, Jordan. Go. Okay. You two take it away.
Oh no! Tip the cows! Moo!
We don't want to do that.
Oh no! We need to do it. We need
Yeah,
to
wait,
do it.
What? Did you take the cow?
No!
Right, dude. Okay, how we get it up?
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Oh shit! You can talk. Oh yeah. Why can you talk? Why did you do that? Well, I just did.
I know math now.
Oh wow! Oh no! Stop doing that. Well, I want to know what happens.
Oh, now I know biology.
Why what? Well,
How are you in charge?
well, if the cows are know more than us, it's going to take over.
I'll push you over, see what happens.
Okay. I've learned nothing.
Auntie! So, if you think Prasad was the most important person in that scene, please clap and cheer! And if you think Cameron was the most important person in that scene, clap and cheer! So, Cameron, you have been left with the mighty task of doing that entire scene again, all by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Take it away!
Oh shit, who took the cow? Oh, who the fuck took the cow? Oh no, it's you. A little bit. Boom. Okay, how do we get back up? No. Oh, hello. Oh shit, you talk, we're gonna be rich. Yeah, hello. Don't do it again. Hey, I can speak now, and also I know math. Why did you do it again? I want to see what happens. I know how to do that. If the cow is smarter than us, it'll take over. Hey, hang on, why are you in charge? Nothing happens.
New Year's resolutions and a gym membership when you could just do improv comedy, alright? Okay, so we're on to our final game of the night, and you know what the best thing is? I don't need to look at my phone for it! So, this is... What do you appreciate? So, this is Time Lord, and for that we need Patrick on the stage! So, Time Lord is essentially long-form improv. I know, very technical terms at you this evening. Long-form improv is essentially scenes that are a little bit longer and a bit more developed than what we've seen so far tonight. So, the thing about this game is we'll start off with a scene, and at any point either me or any of the improvisers can come in and be like, go forward in time or backwards in time or to anywhere else in time that's relevant to the scene. So, for example, Patrick might be talking about his dead grandfather, and I might go flashback to when his grandfather was still alive. I'm sorry if that's fresh promise. I'm sorry. So, for this game to start, we need one word.
Spatula.
Spatula? Caterpillar? I can understand words. I'm going to take caterpillar. So, your word is caterpillar? Take it away.
Oh no, it's a caterpillar on my padlock which I was going to use to put my spatula away. Oh, well now I've got to put the caterpillar on.
Closing time. Everyone put your spatulas away. Check spatula away. No. I want you around a bit.
No, Chef, look, there's a caterpillar on the padlock.
Right, okay, open it up then.
No, I don't want to open up
Put the key in, open up the padlock.
No!
Why not?
Because I want to make sure the caterpillar's okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, okay. Give me the caterpillar.
Well, it won't come off the padlock.
Are you sure it's a caterpillar?
Fairly confident it's a caterpillar.
Right.
I'm like
Well,
80% sure it's a caterpillar.
this is big. We're going to have to call in the big boys.
Oh, yeah. Mike?
Yeah, one way.
Get my phone. I need to call the big boys. Hello?
Yes? Big boss here? You just want to be one of the big boys.
Okay, yeah. I like calling the big boys because there's one of you.
We've got a caterpillar on a padlock here.
My God!
My chef can't put his spatula away.
No!
My sous chef can't put his spatula away, and I've forgotten who I am.
Oh, wow!
Will you come and sort it out?
Yes!
Right. We haven't talked about this already.
No.
He's here.
Yes, I'm fast. What seems to be a problem?
Well, look here, there's a caterpillar on the padlock. I know! It's really tiny. It's really, really tiny. What do you want to do?
Damn it.
Well, I want to make sure it's okay.
I always have thing for caterpillars.
Can we go back to the start of Kasar realising that he had a thing for caterpillars?
Hello, son.
Mommy.
Hello. How are you? Oh, there you go. Mommy. I've got you a present. Look here, it's a book. And a hungry caterpillar. There you go. Now you can learn to read and you can learn about botany and why we're going to kill the planet. Bastard caterpillar turned into a fucking butterfly. It's all our friend, but no, not for us, child. No, we're going to fucking die.
And that's amazing.
Oh, you get to work.
Do you think that we can adopt this caterpillar?
Oh, I think that'd be great. Oh, but no. That's going to be really hard. We're going to have to go to the Caterpillar Adoption Agency.
Take us to the Caterpillar Adoption Agency.
That's next door. Oh, thank goodness.
I get to adopt this caterpillar.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. You got a name for it? You spell a name for it.
Spatula! Esteban!
Esteban Spatula.
What is Esteban Spatula? Yes, spatula, like my first name.
Yeah. Does your home is able to provide food, shelter, and other head-on needs for the caterpillar?
Oh, don't worry. We've got at least 5 leaves. He's going to be set for life.
Yes.
Can you sign this? Remember, in the event of the caterpillar who's black flag, they're not responsible.
Oh, but that's not going to happen. No, of course not. I never read the final chapter of the book I was reading when I was a kid.
yeah.
I'm sure nothing
You
happened.
put that spatula away now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well,
We've gone out of business.
What?
We've gone out of business because you couldn't put the spatula away.
You've been gone for 20 minutes.
I know.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
This is a very facetious marketplace.
I would be
What was
impressed.
happening in those 20 minutes while the others were away adopting the caterpillar?
Just, I've waited 5 minutes for my food.
I'm sorry, but I can't put the spatula away.
What's spatula away? Well,
Yeah.
I'm actually
Wait,
health
closed.
inspector.
Oh, fuck.
And not having adequate facilities to put away spatulas is a violation. So we'll shut this place down.
But we have adequate facilities. It's got a padlock on.
Well, we'll shut you down.
Oh, man.
Here's your notice.
Why are you putting it to me? Ow!
And back to the meeting.
You said you're the health inspector. Oh my god, are you alright? Yeah, it's fine. Oh, that makes it worse! Oh, okay, sous chef, I'm dying. No! You're gonna have to be the chef now. But the chef, the restaurant's closed anyway. Promise me you'll open that padlock one day. It has an important document in it. I'm sure it does. The deed for the restaurant will go with that. Sure, that sounds like it could be that. Oh no. He's dead. Goes up here. Esteban, this is all your fault! Hey, don't tell the kid! I'm sorry, but it is! It's not! Why don't you just go and become a butterfly?
Can we go to marriage counselling for these two, please?
There's no answer. Well, I hate you. I guess I'm doing worse. I don't want to get cancelled, so I... Oh,
Barry, I have to come to marriage counselling. What's this good problem?
our son is a butterfly.
Right, that's okay now, it's 2019.
No, stop it! No, you don't understand. You're not from a butterfly. It's a character. Right, and now it's literally a butterfly. We don't know where he is.
Okay, when kids get to a certain age, they inevitably it's very natural for them. Now, do you feel like the only reason you go with the safety factor? I want you to look at it. Alright, now here's what we do. I want you to be the caterpillar and say what you say to him. How does this make you feel?
I don't know. I miss you, Esteban. I'm sorry I made you go in with a butterfly.
Did you ever say that to him while he was the caterpillar?
Well, no, I didn't!
It sounds like it's your fault.
That's why I wanted to hear.
That's like your fault, sorry. Right. Did you ever say anything nice to the caterpillar? Here's my bill.
And scene. So that is definitely that. That is it for the first joke of the year for this term. You all called listening to this absolute travesty. So thank you very much for coming. We have been the Lancaster University Comedy Institute. If you enjoyed this, maybe you're even funnier than we are. But you will never know until you come find out. We have a meeting tomorrow at 6 p.m. in Bolton North, just over that way, at 6 p.m. Did I say that? I probably did. But tomorrow at 6 we do fun stuff like that, and we're really genuinely okay people. We won't pin something to your shoulder and let you die. I mean, clearly we're the best. And finally, a friend of ours, that's legitimately he's a friend of ours, it's not just like a ploy to get us in. A friend of ours is going to Peru to climb a mountain to stop people being hungry. And that's a legit cause. That's a cause, you know, and if you agree to said cause of stopping